Welcome to the Rabbi's blog. This particular one is about the subject of knowledge. I grew up in a home of blue-collar workers, honest people who worked hard, that made a pretty decent living. But I was the first one to ever go to college. I think I was a little different because it was my hunger, my desire to know. It was my desire to somehow understand part of the world around me. I think a lot of people, they learn for several different reasons. There are those who, like myself, who are just hungry and they want to know. They want to somehow take something and comprehend it. I think there are those who learn and study because they see something worth conquering, so they strive with all their heart to actually grab a hold of it and to make it their own. For whatever reason, I applaud those who find learning and knowledge a great value. But I'm fearful today because as I look at our country around us, knowledge does not seem to be a top priority. Though our universities are quite full, our streets are even fuller. We have more people in the welfare line than we do in the diploma line. We are out of balance because somewhere understanding and knowing and knowledge fell out of vogue. You know, when I teach on Shabbat or in a Bible study, I enjoy seeing the faces of those who are like sponges, you know? They're just soaking it all in, and they soak it in, and they ask questions. And to me, that's probably the most exciting thing, is to see those faces. But at the same time, the most grievous thing is to see people who learn and do not make any form of application. They don't take what they learn and apply it to their lives or to the world around them. I think learning without application is the same as faith without works. It's dead. Why learn if you're not going to make an application? Why learn if you're not going to stretch yourself and apply these new and wondrous principles by which we obtained? No, learning is important, but doing is everything. When I think about the people, even in my own congregation, there are some people who are wonderful doers. They don't have the best education, at least not yet. And that's not to speak downly at them, but they are so wonderfully willing to apply every single thing they learn. What good do we have as believers if we have no application? I think Yeshua said, the branch that doesn't bear fruit is only cut off and thrown in the fire. Yeshua also said, what you did to the least of these, you've done it unto me. As believers, if we're going to change the world around us, if we're going to see people important to us saved, we have to make application. Application is everything. If I can borrow the words from the famous Frank Sinatra, doobie, doobie, doobie do. I know it sounds hokey, but the more you do, the more you become. The more you become, the more you learn, the more you do, the more you become. It is application. Praxis is everything. So learn and do and apply what you've learned.